What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to an evening ride where I want to discuss something that's funny in a way but extremely stupid in another way. I know, you guys know, I live in Europe, Eastern Europe, and yes, we ride kind of weirdly here, kind of stupidly, kind of I don't know, chaotic. But people in the States, a lot of people say that they're really envious of people in Europe because they can filter traffic. That is true, but that is partially true. Every state in the European Union has its own set of laws, especially its own set of traffic laws. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some states are better than others. One thing that I find absolutely idiotic here in Romania, because I live in Romania and this is the strangely Eastern European former communist bloc beautiful city of Bucharest. Here we have a couple of laws. You see, filtering traffic is not actually legal here. It's neither illegal nor is it legal. Basically, it's not in any law. So there's no specific law allowing me to filter traffic, but there's no specific law not allowing me to filter traffic. What we do have is a couple of weird laws that in a way can apply to filtering traffic. Say for instance, you are riding a motorcycle. The law here in Romania states that if I'm riding a motorcycle and I have a vehicle in front of me, a car, I can pass that vehicle on the same lane if we both have room to fit. Okay? So I can pass the vehicle in front of me on the same lane if we have enough room, both of us. But, and here it gets interesting, because there's also a couple of laws referring to all vehicles, what you do in case you have a queue. In case you have a queue of cars, there's a general law that states if the cars are waiting at a railroad crossing or a traffic light, no vehicle is allowed to pass the vehicle in front of them. So basically, what I'm doing now, although I am keeping in the same lane as the cars on the left and I have enough room to pass, I am passing them illegally because up ahead is a traffic light. So these cars are waiting at a traffic light. If they are waiting at a traffic light, I am not allowed to pass them. But as you can see now, they are moving, so now I am allowed to pass them. But if they stop, I am no longer allowed to pass them. And you can lose your license for this. This is an offense worthy of losing your license. Like here, those cars behind me were moving, so I could pass them. But these cars are no longer moving and are waiting at a red light. So what I'm doing now, I could lose my license for this. Also, another new law that has come into effect lately, it's a law about aggressive driving. Now, how is aggressive driving defined? One of the definitions in this law about aggressive driving is people changing lanes very frequently. So if you change lanes frequently, you are considered an aggressive driver and you could have your license suspended. What that implies is you don't have to change lanes at high speed or cut people off. No, what I am currently doing, changing lanes, is considered aggressive driving. Yep, changing lanes like that between cars, and even if you go between the same two queues of car and you go down the middle and you just move a little bit crossing the line, the lane dividing line, that means you've made a lane change. Do 4 or 5 of those in 100 meters and you are considered an aggressive driver or an aggressive rider. And you could lose your license for being an aggressive rider. You could be going 5 kilometers an hour and the cars next to you could be standing still. You could lose your license for passing vehicles that are waiting at a stoplight, or for aggressive riding, or for both of them. It's mind-blowing. knowing how idiotic something like this is, but this is the current law. Now, thankfully, nobody enforces it like this. But if you follow the law to the letter, this is what it states. This is what it says. Everybody here in Romania, every motorcycle filtering traffic that it's stopped at a red light or at a railroad crossing is liable to lose their license because they've passed a queue of vehicles stopped at a red light. And if they pass between cars, if they filter between lanes and keep crossing the lane dividing line, they can also lose their license for aggressive riding. It's mind-boggling stupid. That's why sometimes you need in parliament or in the government people that actually know a thing or two about the thing they are making laws for. I mean, who made this traffic law had no intention of including motorcycles in this law. The only law about motorcycles states that I can pass a vehicle on the same lane if we can both fit in the lane and I am not being cumbersome to that vehicle. That's the only thing that is stated about motorcycles. But motorcycles are considered vehicles, so when you put the law that no vehicle shall pass another vehicle waiting at a red light, you get that. Or when you put the law that excessive lane changing equals aggressive driving, you get stuff like that. Like here, passing between these cars. Or okay, let's say this. I'm passing, these cars are stopped, I'm illegal. Now they are moving, I'm legal. If they are moving, it's legal. If they are stopped, it's illegal. It's mind-boggling stupid. And here I am crossing one lane, back to another, back to another. I was aggressive, and I should have lost my license for being aggressive. It's mind-boggling stupid. But this is the law, and honestly, it's been the law for a lot of years. We do filter traffic here, don't get me wrong. We filter traffic like it's nobody's business. But that's how idiotic it is. And now police don't enforce it because honestly, it's stupendously stupid. I mean, if I go down between a queue of cars that are stopped at the red light and I have room to pass between them and I gently go forward at 10 kilometers an hour, normally he should charge me for aggressive riding and for passing a queue of cars waiting at a red light. I should lose, those are two license losing offenses. But it's idiotic, so nobody does it. But the fact that the law is still there and somebody at some point could do it, it's mind-boggling. I don't know how it is in other countries in Europe. So if you live somewhere in Italy, Germany, the UK, write down in the comments below, how is it in your country? Is it do you have legislation about traffic filtering? Because maybe, I don't know, maybe you can, here at least, we can make suggestions, we can make petitions, because I have no idea how it is in other countries, and it's very hard to read other countries' laws. Hi day! It's very hard to read other countries' laws because, well, the difference between us and the US, all the states run in English. Here in Europe, each state runs its own very own language, and while Google Translate is a very powerful tool, it doesn't help out all that much. Now hopefully you guys can see a little bit of the road and what's happening, because it's evening, it's late in the evening, and the GoPro is not particularly good at low light situation. Plus I want to see this Insta360, which I have now mounted here, and see how it is in low light situation. I just got this camera, and hopefully it's good for something. Now, don't anybody think for 1 second that I'm gonna stop filtering traffic and I'm gonna stop using the scooter's full potential to get me to my destination as quickly as possible. I don't care what the laws say. It's a dumb law and it should be changed, because in a city like Bucharest, which is extremely crowded, extremely congested, that's why I ride a scooter. The whole point of riding a scooter is so I can pass traffic and I can get to my destinations quicker. If you don't allow me to filter traffic, what's the point of being on two wheels? Might as well just get a car. It's currently October here. Winter is coming. As you can see, I have my gear on. It's actually pretty chilly outside. In the evening, it's not so bad, but in the morning, it is chilly. So I am putting up with the cold and putting up with clothes like this so I can get to my destination quicker. If I can't get to my destinations quicker, screw that. I'm getting a car. I'm not gonna ride. Why put all this gear on when I get no faster to my destination than a car? Why not just get a car and turn the air conditioning on and be very, very comfortable if I have to wait in traffic? So I don't care what the law says. And I do not encourage people to do as I do, not caring what the law says. I'm just saying what I'm gonna do. I don't care what the law says. I'm still gonna filter traffic, and if I lose my license, then so be it. I'll take the punishment, and when I get my license back, I will continue filtering traffic, because everybody's been doing it here in Romania. Since motorcycles existed in Romania, nobody has lost their license for this, and I don't think anybody's gonna lose their license anytime soon. The whole point of riding and being on two wheels in a congested city, and the whole point of a scooter in a congested city, is the fact that you can filter traffic. If you can't filter traffic, might as well give up on the scooter and get a road glide or something like that. I'll just sell the scooter and ride my GS everywhere. Why not? But yeah, this was just a little bit of a rant, because I saw a video made by a traffic police officer that's also a vlogger here in Romania, explaining the laws about traffic filtering, and I was stunned that this is the actual law. And I want to hear, what's the law in your country? What does it state? I had this on my mind. It was frustrating. I wanted to, I don't know, get my frustrations out there, vent a little bit. And I want to know how it is in your country. So tell me down in the comments below, where do you live and what are the laws over there? What are the laws about traffic filtering? What are the laws of regulating? What are the laws about motorcycles? Let me know. I'm really curious to know. And thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little quick rant. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, take care out there and ride safe. Bye!